Hello and welcome to episode 375 of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Now, every now and again in these episodes, unfortunately, they become what I call telling off episodes. So I'm essentially telling you not to do stuff and putting you on the spot there, making you feel bad about yourself. So apologies for that. But today is one of those episodes, unfortunately, and it always comes from a place of love. Title of today's episode is Client Shield. Client Shield. And this is a term that I use because you've got to shield your clients from the people within your business, the problems that are going on. I don't know if you've ever had this situation where you've been buying something and the company that's been selling to you, something's gone wrong, and they start to blame each other, or they start to complain about each other, or you start to become privy to the problems and the challenges and the kind of interpersonal issues within that business, and you're sat there thinking, I just want to buy the thing, thanks, and go. It's a bit like being in somebody's house and they have an argument. You're like, oh God, can I leave? Like, oh, what do we do? If you've ever been in that situation, that's what we're talking about today. Having a client shield, making sure your clients do not see any of this negative stuff behind the scenes. Your clients don't need to know, and certainly don't care, but they don't need to know that you don't like Julie and she did this wrong and he did that wrong and blah, 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 blah. You need to have a strict policy within your business where you do not share the negative details of what's going on inside your business, particularly when things go wrong. And you can't be seen to be blaming other people or other things when things go wrong. It just looks bad, looks really bad. So, and I call this a client shield because essentially it's a shield we place around the client so they are not privy to any of this information. Nobody in your business should be sharing anything negative with buyers, anything negative at all, and certainly nothing from the inside machinations, this kind of like you're at a party and people start having an argument vibe. That's what we're trying to avoid because it's really, really off-putting. Your buyers are not interested, they really don't care about it, and it can just give you a really bad reputation. So have a client shield, shield your buyers from any of the woes that you're facing. Speak to other people to vent and share those things. Your buyers just don't care, unfortunately. Right, that definitely was a telling off episode. So sorry about that, but tomorrow definitely isn't. So that's good. Episode 376, logos. We're going to talk about logos. Something in particular on logos you can do. Seems like a little kind of frivolous, nice to have thing, but it can work well, can be a talking point. We'll cover that in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for definitely not a telling off edition of the Daily Sales Message.